It's the 2K
Hey, sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and welcome to the NBA. We're taking a look at the Trailblazers. They got their season rolling with a nice win in their first game. Now we'll find out if they can build on it and open with back-to-back victories. And while we have a moment here, another discussion topic. Shaq, you are one of the most physical players the league has ever seen. Who would you say right now are the league's most physical players?
Sorry to correct you, Ernie, not one of the most, the most. But anyway, Ernie, to answer
you're
your
not
question,
sorry to correct me. You take great pleasure in correcting.
And one of the most humblest.
Elbow sandwich, that's right. So let me go, Ernie. Let's see, point guards, how about Russell Westbrook? Shooting guards, I'm going to go with maybe D. Wade or Lance Stevenson.
Okay.
And at the small.
Welcome to Los Angeles, California for tonight's game here at the Staples Center. Welcome everyone to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Los Angeles at the Staples Center. For the Portland Trailblazers, they come in off a good outing against the New Orleans. And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5.
You can't to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Thomas kicks to Seraphin. Davis setting the pick for McCollum. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. McCollum's got 7 points.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Freak dishes to Clarkson. Feeds it to Freak. Offline with his 3. Trailblazers leading by 10. Thomas kicks to McCollum. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. He's got 9.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Williams, soft touch off the glass.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
McCollum passes to Thomas. 1:02 left to play in the first. That's good.
They haven't been able to stifle him defensively here.
No, to the contrary. They haven't provided much resistance at all. And in this game, you've got to play both ends of the floor.
Clarkson dishes to Freak. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Freak's got his first bucket of the night. Portland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Thomas kicks to Seraphin. Davis setting the pick for McCollum. Now the dish to Davis. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
And there's the foul that goes on Ilyasova. That is his first foul of the game. Trailblazers. It's a completely new group for Los Angeles. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Plumlee is checked in for Kevin Seraphin. Lure comes in for Davis. Al Farouk Aminu, he's checked in for Thomas. And Damian Lillard subbed in for McCollum. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. E.J. Tucker is out there with Sanders. Then there's Kobe. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. That's the Laker 5. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
We got a storyline here. If it goes on for the rest of the game, it could be all those points they're getting at the foul line.
And also knocking down the mid-range because they're making good decisions with the basketball.
Here's Lure. Can't get it to go. And the Lakers take it the other way. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And in that game, guys, they were just about as dominant defensively on the interior as you could ever be.
And once they got a few rejections, they had opposing scorers looking for those long arms and hands, and it caused hesitation in taking shots in there.
Lillard attacking, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And he's got his first free throw of the game. The free throw drops for Lillard.
At the line for 2.
And so he makes both from the line. Lakers trail by 18. Russell kicks to Bryant. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Russell, no good.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Grab the pass to Lillard. To the inside, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Kobe kicks to Freak. 6 to shoot. Lets it go. Portland grabs the miss. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Not a lot of competition, really. I mean, they're playoff caliber and took care of business against a team that wasn't playoff caliber and maybe still isn't.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Passes it to Russell. He dishes it to Freak. And again, no good by the Lakers. Portland leading by 20. Lillard attacking. To the inside. Here's Plumlee. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by Lillard.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
There's the screen. Tries to snap the cold streak. And Russell with the lay-in.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the...
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Gentlemen, Byron Scott had some advice for his team in that last timeout. He was in...
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Trailblazers.
23. The Trailblazers, 41. Your safety is our #1 concern. In the event an emergency evacuation of Staples Center becomes necessary, please walk calmly out and away.
And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade.
It's been a nice game for McCollum. 9 points.
Freaks checked in for Kobe. Trailblazers leading by 22. On the floor for Portland. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Al-Farouq Aminu is out there with John Lure. And it's Plumlee in at the 5 spot. And he gets it to go. And that's 13 points for C.J. McCollum.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Russell against Lillard. And a wide open look for Freak. And the Lakers with another miss. Portland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. McCollum with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. McCollum kicks to Lure. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Lure's got 6 points in the quarter. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Over to the wing. From deep. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Russell. And Portland has possession. And Lillard kicks to Aminu. There's the pass to Plumlee. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
This has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Here's Freak. And the Lakers tack on 2 more. Here's Lillard. 7 points in the game. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Lure. It's hauled in by Ilyasova.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
He had a nice open look right there. Tucker's got his second bucket of the night.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Lakers trail by 20. Right side, Russell passes it to Ilyasova. 16 feet away. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Ilyasova's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
They get it back.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans.
Freak kicks to Russell. Pass to Freak. 4 on the shot clock. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And that's now 10 points for Freak.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
And the basket by Lillard.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
Freak kicks to Sanders. Now here's Freak. 10 points for him. Sanders dishes to Freak. Again, Los Angeles.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And that's 12 points for Lillard.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Tries from 10. Can't get it to go. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Trailblazers lead by 18. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
Check it out.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but... And the Lakers with some changes. Hibbert comes in for Randall. And Freak subbed in for Williams. Lures checked in for Portland. Collin comes in for Cram.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Trailblazers.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
And that was a huge advantage. The free throw game, always a significant barometer in terms of who wins and loses.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And you always like to jump on your opponent early in a season series. This is just the first of 3 between these two teams, but a good win to go up 1-0 on the year against the Lakers.
And a great team effort, but still, what an individual performance for Lillard. He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Freak, he's in at point guard. Brandon Bass is out there with the 5. Roaming the paint. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now here's Freak, guarded closely. Pulls it from the elbow. And Hibbert the bucket on the assist by Freak.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Now here's Lillard, guarded closely. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
He put in some serious work on the glass, stayed aggressive, put that extra effort in, and chased down those long rebounds. Rebounding is so important for limiting those second chance points. He made a big impact tonight.
What I like most about Lillard is that you never see him play out of control. He's got a poise and not very scoring ability. Just look at what he did tonight.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the Portland Trail Blazers. Taking a look at the Trail Blazers, a win tonight would bring them to 3-0 on the young season. What a start that would be for them. They've looked awfully good in those first two wins. And guys, we'll get to see Freak play in this one. He was one of the bigger names in college, jumped to the NBA after 1 year. Shaq, you left early as well. How hard of a decision was it to leave school?
Well, it's never an easy decision. Each person has different reasons why they want to leave, financial responsibilities, just getting tired. In my case, the Hack of Shaq was created. I was getting beat up too much, and I heard my main man, Dick Vitale, say if Shaq leaves, he'll be the #1 pick. So I didn't want to go.
Get out of your seat and let them hear it!
This is 2K Sports broadcasting from Portland, Oregon, as the Trailblazers take it to the hardwood. For the Portland Trailblazers, they come in off a good outing against the Lakers in Los Angeles. And they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three?
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, guys, Terry Stotts had a few moments to share with me. He said that if they wanted to double their wins against them, they'll have to be just as sharp as they were in their first meeting, saying, we can't get sloppy now and expect to win. We have to be just as judicious with what shots we take as we were the first time around. We'll see if they can replicate that, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And getting good shots, guys, creating those quality opportunities is something Coach hopes to see here early on.
And, you know, it's really something every coach wants to see, but I know where he's coming from. I mean, they've got to be smart with their shot selection if they hope to win this game.
And, you know, guys, getting that good shot selection is going to depend on their ball and player movement. I mean, they have to be free-flowing, not stagnant. I don't think they come much easier than that look.
Trailblazers leading by 6. Davis sets a screen. Here's McCollum. Gets an open look and hits. McCollum's got 6.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
.105 left here in the opening quarter. And Bass kicks to Williams. From the baseline, he squares up and sinks it.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
Seraphin kicks to Thomas. Seraphin with the ball. He's against Hibbert. Here's McCollum. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. And it's 8 points for C.J. McCollum.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Portland grabs the miss. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
And they did win that last game in this matchup. And it seemed they got the benefit of the whistle.
Yeah, a significant differential in free throws made. I mean, give them credit. They capitalized on those opportunities.
And here's Freak, coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. And the jumper is on the mark. McCollum cannot hit. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Trailblazers lead by 8. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And Kobe Bryant dealing with the wear and tear of decades in the league. He talks about how he remains effective.
Well, you have to make adjustments. You know, you try to figure out what you can and can't do, and you have to try to learn that pretty quickly and figure out how effective you can be. And so it's just about making adjustments.
Well, at Kobe's age and with the 2 years worth of injuries, is coming back for him just a matter of Greg adjustments, or is that another way of saying? For Portland, Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Plumlee. Davis comes in for Lure. Thomas checked in for Al Farouk Aminu. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Ellen Cram. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Kevin Seraphin is out there with Davis, and it's Thomas in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's McCollum. He's covered by Clarkson. 5 on the clock. McCollum, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's tightly guarded. Step back and squared up. Now it's a 3-point Laker lead.
And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
McCollum kicks to Thomas. Davis setting the pick for McCollum. The dish to Seraphin. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And looking now at the numbers for Lillard, coming off a terrific season. 3rd in scoring, 3rd in steals, and of course he was also top 5 in assists. With his court vision, one of the league's premier playmakers.
And you only average top 3 in points if you have a particular mindset that you are the guy destined to bring the bacon home for your squad.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for the Lakers.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. What do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trailblazers was simply terrific. He had 12 points and added a few rebounds as well. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
Well, we all know that Freak changed sides recently, but it's a challenge he's up to and wanted. It can be intimidating, you know, Clark, to join a new team, but I think he's okay with it.
Yeah, I think so, too. I mean, he knows there are going to be some rough spots and a bit of a learning curve, but eventually things smooth out, and Freak knows how to fit in with the team, and this roster definitely looks stronger with him on it.
Seraphin. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
Williams against Lillard. Passes it to Seraphin. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 3rd assist on the night. Just 4 seconds left in the first half. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
Some good numbers there for McCollum. He has 12 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Plumlee. Davis comes in for Lure. Thomas checked in for Al Farouk Aminu. And it's Alan Crabb in for Damian Lillard. Taking a look at the Lakers. Freak in at point guard. Ilyasova out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Bass in at the 5 spot.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to the Trailblazers.
And you don't have to go too deep into the box score to figure out why they lost that one. They just had an inability on that day to make shots.
You know, sometimes we talk about a defense getting into the heads of the opposing players, Greg, but that night, they got
Freak. That 3 off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 3. Now here's McCollum. 17 points in the game. Thomas gets the bucket.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Freak kicks to Bass. Elbow shot. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Bass has got 6 points. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Thomas. Portland moving the ball around. Now here's McCollum. Defense right on him. The teardrop falls in. McCollum's got 7 points for the quarter.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
The shot from 20 feet away. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Serafin's got his third rebound tonight for the lead, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Both teams will make substitutions. And so it's Portland winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now. Mason Plumlee. The fourth quarter was all him. It was like he couldn't miss, and it was just one basket after another.
I can't imagine.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.